Welcome back to AWS in Review for February 2025. Time flies and AWS has been busy dropping a ton of new features and updates over February. Honestly, it feels like every new service got a little sprinkle of something cool, especially if you're like me and love building apps. So let's dive right in, shall we? First up, compute. Amazon EC2 has rolled out a whole bunch of new instances, and it's not just about raw power anymore, it's about having the right tool for what you're building. Take the M7G instances for example, they're now available in even more regions, which is awesome because those Graviton 3 processors are a game changer in terms of performance. If you're running web servers, microservices, or even diving into data analytics, these M7G instances can really help you optimize costs without sacrificing performance. But let's say you need a ton of RAM. I'm talking insane amounts. Well, AWS has you covered. They've just launched the high memory U7i instances in Seoul, and these things are absolute beasts when it comes to memory. Perfect for in-memory databases, real-time analytics, anything that needs massive amounts of data. Now, a quick shout out to all the gamers and anyone working on graphics-heavy applications. AWS has upgraded the F2 instances. The new F2.6 X Large is more powerful than ever, making game streaming, 3D rendering, and other graphics-intensive tasks a breeze. And here's something I think anyone running EC2 will appreciate: time-based copy for AMIs. AMIs are your blueprints for virtual servers, and now with this new feature you can automatically back up your blueprints in a schedule. It's like a safety net for your entire server setup, super convenient. Alright, let's switch gears to serverless. Who doesn't love the idea of just writing code without worrying about servers? AWS Lambda is a big player in the serverless world, and they've just rolled out application performance monitoring for Java and .NET. This is huge. It gives you deep insights into how your serverless apps are performing. You can find bottlenecks, optimize your code, and make sure everything's running smoothly, all without setting up complex monitoring systems. Moving on to data storage. If you're building apps, you need a solid foundation for your data. AWS EBS has made things even easier by adding full snapshot size information right in the console. No more guessing how much storage you need. It's all right there. And if you need shared file storage, Amazon EFS has you covered. They now support up to 10,000 access points per file system. That means you can set up access for different teams, apps, or even individual users. The control is in your hands. For those of you running high-performance computing workloads, Amazon FSx for Lustre has made it even easier to stay up to date. It now supports Lustre version upgrades, so you can smoothly transition to the latest version without any major headaches. And let's not forget security. Amazon S3, their object storage service, just got even more secure with a price reduction for Amazon Guard Duty malware protection. Protect your data from those nasty malware threats without breaking the bank. Now, we've covered a lot already, but there's still more to come. Trust me, we're just getting started. Next, let's talk about AWS AppSync, which has been a game changer for building data-driven apps. And this month, they've added some awesome features that will make life easier for developers. First up, simplified WebSocket API creation. With the new CDK L2 constructs, you can now create WebSocket APIs with minimal effort. No need to write tons of code. This makes it super easy to build real-time features like chat, live updates, and collaboration tools. But wait, there's more. AWS has also added operation-level caching for faster GraphQL API responses. Caching is like magic for performance. Now you can cache specific GraphQL operations, which means lightning-fast response times for your users. That's a major win. And to top it off, they've enhanced resolver testing with comprehensive context object mocking. Testing is super important for building robust applications, and this new feature makes it easier to test your AppSync resolvers and ensure they're working as expected. It streamlines the whole process. Switching gears to databases. Amazon Redshift Serverless has simplified network planning by reducing the number of IP addresses needed. This means fewer IP addresses per subnet, which helps streamline your network architecture and reduce complexity. Speaking of Redshift, Amazon Aurora PostgreSQL now has zero ETL integration with Redshift, making data movement between Aurora and Redshift smoother than ever. It's a massive improvement, saving you from setting up complex ETL processes and making data integration so much easier. For all the Apache Kafka fans, Amazon MSK Managed Streaming for Kafka has bumped up to Apache Kafka 3.8. This new version comes with a bunch of new features, so if you're using MSK, be sure to check out the release notes for all the details. And let's talk about data pipelines for a second. They're the lifeblood of many modern applications, and Amazon Kinesis Data Firehose is expanding its reach. It's now available in AWS Asia Pacific Thailand and AWS Mexico Central regions, giving more businesses access to this powerful service for streaming data to data lakes and analytics services. Firehose has also gotten some love with the AWS CDK team, with new L2 construct support. This makes it easier to manage your Firehose delivery streams using CDK code, making your infrastructure as code setup even more elegant and manageable. I know we're throwing a lot at you, but that's the beauty of AWS. They're always innovating and adding new features that give developers and businesses more power. So let's talk about something near and dear to my heart, AWS Code Pipeline. If you're into building and deploying applications efficiently, this one's for you. AWS has really stepped up their game with some fantastic new features this month. First off, there's a brand new console experience for viewing pipeline releases. It's super intuitive and gives you a clear visual view of your pipeline's progress. It makes it much easier to track every step of the release process. But here's the real game changer. AWS Code Pipeline now has native deployment support for both Amazon EC2 and Amazon EKS, which means you can deploy your applications directly to your EC2 instances or EKS clusters right from Code Pipeline. No more messing around with third-party tools or custom setups. It simplifies deployment, reduces errors, and ensures consistency across environments. And to top it off, they've added CloudWatch metrics, which give you powerful insights into your pipelines. You can track metrics like deployment duration, success rates, and errors that pop up. This helps you optimize your pipelines and ensure your deployments are smooth and reliable. One more thing, Amazon Q, formerly AWS Chatbot, is going through a transformation. It now splits into two distinctive services, Amazon Q Developer and Amazon Q Business. Amazon Q Developer is about helping developers be more productive. They added support for Java 21, expanded availability of Amazon Q Generative SQL, and simplified setup for Amazon services. If you've ever struggled with AWS console errors, Amazon Q Developer now helps you troubleshoot them, making it feel like you have a coding buddy who's always got your back. On the other hand, Amazon Q Business is focused on empowering business users to get their info quickly and easily. One key update here is orchestration for user queries. This lets you manage how those queries are routed and processed, ensuring you get accurate and consistent answers every time. So there you have it. February has been a whirlwind of updates from AWS. It really shows their commitment to innovation and providing developers and businesses with the tools they need to build and operate at scale. From powerful compute instances to flexible storage, from serverless advancements to streamlined deployments, AWS is always pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the cloud. That's why I love sharing these updates with you, staying ahead of the curve, understanding the latest and greatest, and using this knowledge to build even more amazing things. Thanks for joining me on AWS Builders. Keep building, keep innovating, and keep exploring the incredible possibilities of the AWS cloud. Until next month, happy building.